Just another really brutal, disgusting example of police brutality. Again, this time with the cars. This isn't the first time that during these Black Lives Matter protests that we've seen police use their cars to try to hit, maim, and it looks like in this case possibly kill protesters with their vehicles. We've seen it in LA, we've seen it in New York, probably other places as well, frankly. And this video is pretty disturbing. This is in Detroit yesterday, I believe. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at that fucking shit, and then he speeds up. Look at that. Look at... God damn. Watch it once more. No peace. Racist police. God damn, dude. Lucky they didn't kill multiple fucking people. Fucking fascists. God damn. So this is one of the people there, activist Ethan Kettner. Detroit Police Department drove into 10 to 12 protesters, including myself. Multiple people are going to the hospital. How has this officer not been fired at the very fucking least, if not, charged with, multiple fucking crimes, like attempted vehicular fucking homicide or something? Jesus Christ, how can anybody see that and defend that? Honestly, like, what kind of freaking bootlicking authoritarian psychopath do you have to be to watch that video and think that was okay on any fucking level? The dude was in his vehicle and he rams 10 to fucking 12 protesters, sending multiple to the hospital. How in the fuck is that okay? Again, more training, more education is not the solution. Defund the police, demilitarize, use that money for programs of social uplift to actually address the root causes of crime, put it towards education, housing, jobs, mental health services, arts, whatever. Any use of that funds would be a better use than giving it to fucking cops so they can go out and brutalize protesters who are protesting that very thing that this cop just did, police fucking brutality, and work towards abolishment as well. So let's see what the Detroit Police Department are saying. I think this is a local paper out of Detroit. This is from Matt Durr at what outlet? This Michigan Live, I believe. Detroit police officer seen on video through crowd of protesters. A police car in Detroit, like that's their stock foot. It's kind of funny. Detroit police officers are captured on video Sunday night driving through a crowd of protesters during a peaceful demonstration. Local papers reporting as peaceful. That's good. The 30-second video shared on Facebook, which I just showed, shows the protesters surrounding the vehicle in the middle of the street while chanting. One protester can be seen laying on the hood of the car briefly. Again, that does not justify the fucking cop driving through 10 to 12 of them, sending them to the hospital. Think about this. If an average everyday person hit somebody with their vehicle, 10 to 12 people, sending multiple to the hospital, they would be in fucking handcuffs right now. Like that, Another protester sits on the hood of the car. The officer accelerates into the crowd, knocking several people to the ground and nearly running over at least one person. Again, this fucking killer fascist cop could have very well killed multiple people from doing this. You saw how that cop, sped up after. There's still somebody on the fucking hood. They could have fell off, cracked their head. Any number of horrible, fatal injuries could have happened to those people. It's disgusting. At least 2 people remained under the hood of the car as the officer continued to accelerate down the street before the people eventually fell off the vehicle. I mean, Jesus Christ. So disgusting. If you're not able to do your job as a cop without brutalizing people, hitting 10 to 12 of them with your fucking police car, quit. Jesus Christ. But again, it's a systemic issue. That's why it's not a few bad apples. It's the whole fucking rotten system that needs to be brought completely down to the ground. Burn that shit down. According to Fox 2 Detroit, DPD spokesperson, Detroit Police Department spokesperson Sergeant Nicole Kirkwood said the problem began when police tried to redirect protesters who were marching on Verner Highway. So because protesters were marching on the highway, that means 10 to 12 of them needed to be hit by that police car, sending multiple people to the hospital. Interesting way to start. Some of the protesters became upset and surrounded the officer's car, which is caught in video. Kirkwood said at some point the back window of the police vehicle was smashed in and the officer drove away. The video shows the back window of the police vehicle is shattered at one point as it speeds up. I didn't actually see that. Let's watch that again and see. I wasn't able to tell that the back window was smashed. But again, smashing the back window of the police car does not mean the cop needs to fucking try to kill 10 to 12 protesters and sending multiple of them to hospital. Jesus Christ. Prior to the incident, police were escorting the protesters from a distance through the street with no major issues. Sunday's incident marks the first serious incident between police and protesters in the city in weeks. Chief James Craig is set to address the media regarding the incident Monday at 1 p.m. Despite relative calm in recent weeks, an officer with Detroit Police Department was suspended this month after he only suspended for allegedly shooting a non-lethal ammunition at a trio of photographers at a protest in May. Jesus Christ. So it looks like it's from this outlet. A Michigan Live photographer and 2 other photographers were injured in the shooting. So the cop gets suspended for shooting allegedly non-lethal ammunition at photographers. So much for First Amendment rights, huh? Jesus Christ. All right, let's watch one more. Let's see if we can see the back window being smashed. And again, even if it was, that does not give that cop the fucking right to potentially kill multiple people because his back window is smashed. It's property destruction. Never rises to the level of fucking trying to kill people for destroying that property. Jesus Christ. Or people getting on the hood for that matter either. Jesus Christ. Fucking fascist. Look at that, dude. And it almost sounded like maybe somebody threw something at the cop car's window as he was hitting people with the car. I mean, it seems kind of reasonable to want to fucking throw shit at that car as he's trying to kill people. Just threw it once more. But it's hard to tell from the video when and if the window smash happened. Oh, you can kind of see it, but it's hard to tell again when that happened. But Jesus Christ, I mean, goddamn. Apparently, this is the license plate of the cop car. So I mean, they obviously know who the fucking cop is that did this. Let's see if we can get. Trying to find. Launched an investigation. Is this anything different? I don't necessarily think so. Is that the police chief? Launched an investigation after one of its cruisers was caught on video. He He went super fast. Me and a couple of other organizers that were with me just went flinging off. We went flying off. Jay Bass, 24, who claimed to be one of the men seen thrown to the ground in the video, told the newspaper. He ran over a couple people's arms, feet. I think I was the last person in the car. I was just holding on in the car. I could feel him speeding up, and then he flinged me off the car. God damn, dude. Video of the incident, which has been posted on Facebook, now has gone viral, begins with the crowd surrounding the vehicle. No justice, no peace, no racist police. As one demonstrator leans on the hood of the SUV, which has its sirens blaring, and other protesters move in. The police cruiser then inches forward before its driver accelerates rapidly, sending some of those on. I mean, Jesus Christ, just imagine you're out there fucking peacefully protesting police brutality, and the fucking cop car runs over your hands or feet, or you fly off the fucking hood of it. I mean, Jesus Christ. Again, it's lucky one or more people didn't die from this. The SUV then accelerates and brakes multiple times to clear the remaining protesters out of the way. One man is seen clinging onto the cruiser as it races down the street, while repeatedly screams of "Oh my God" can be heard coming from the demonstrators. The video ends with the protesters running after the vehicle. Again, they're saying it escalated. Again, how that just makes no sense. So the cops are trying to justify it. The Detroit Police Department are trying to justify it. Oh, well, they broke the back windshield of this police car, so that justifies them, hitting 10 to 12 people and sending multiple people to the hospital. Yeah, it seems about right. There is this loud crash or bang to the rear of the police car, and again, in their mind, as according to our investigation, they believe they could be shot or being fired upon, and because of that, they had to take quick, evasive action. Quick, evasive action was hitting 10 to 12 people, sending multiple people to the hospital. He didn't say that, though, did it? So fucked up. So disgusting. Nope, no officers were hurt, but multiple people were sent to the hospital. 10 to 12 were hit by the car. So disgusting. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. And the Detroit Police Department's explanation for it does not hold water. The officer needs to be fucking fired and charged with fucking crimes. I mean, Jesus Christ. Again, if that was their average, everyday citizen who did that, they'd have the fucking book thrown at them. Guarantee it. Again, more training, education, not the solution. Defund, invest in programs of social uplift to actually address the root causes of crime. Peace. Much love.